All right, let's take a peek at this as well. A Reddit post goes live. I missed this in my ISC coverage, but apparently Elliot said the ICT is not going to be purchased in the store at all. This will be the first ever vehicle slash like anything that you use in the game really that is only purchased on like vehicle wise in the game and not on the store. So this is pretty crazy. And then immediately, 30 minutes after the video goes live, anyone disappointed about the news about the ICT not being able to be purchased on the store, right? I don't know what the percentage here is because I'm not logged in and I'm not going to log in. The most recent ISC said it will only be able to be grind for in-game, which is disappointing. Oh, here, let me turn the in-game sound off. I'm in QT right now, which is disappointing because I was hoping to buy it immediately. Yes, I'm part of the problem. No, there should be stuff that's only available in game, and this is the most upvoted thing, with 5 more replies. Vice versa as well, or no exclusive in-game content at all, yet we don't have a pledge store, only exclusive flight-ready ships. Not everyone has extra money, not everyone has extra time. Hypocrisy about the pledge store exclusivity being bad, but in-game exclusivity being good has no place. What? Wait, I can't click on show results? I'm not a Redditor. No. Exactly. If I want to spend my free time sightseeing and not actually playing any particular loop, I should be able to. Being pigeonholed into particular loops, so I have to spend my free time doing something I might not find enjoyable, kind of sucks. On the other hand, if I'm a business owner who would like to buy an ICT without a second thought because it's cheaper for me to buy IRL than spend time grinding for it in game. Oh my God. How? Yeah, that's what's happening, Elliot. Elliot's in the chat right now and is confused by you. The game developers are confused by you. This is this is a monumental moment that I missed completely, where Elliot said, "I am putting a vehicle." It's a vehicle, but it's not a ship, but it's something. It's setting some sort of precedent, which is cool. Like, this is fantastic, right? This is one of the best things ever. And these business owners are saying it costs them more money to play than to buy it. Then don't play. Like, what the fuck? No purchase ships and everything else should be absolutely available in-game eventually. Anything else would be unacceptable. Having in-game only things is perfectly acceptable and expected. Stop it. Get some help, buddy. More surprised than disappointed. There you go. Given how extremely limited it will be in usefulness, I don't mind at all, and I see it as a good thing. I would love to see them do something truly useful that's like in-game only. This is like useful for this event, cool, but not useful. Like, it's not a spaceship, right? But it's something, and like plus like upvote crazy. Like this is awesome. Right? Given how extremely limited and useful, I don't mind seeing it as a good thing. Something that gets players into the game and engage with some game mechanics and submit bug reports for the problems they have along the way will speed up development. Oh, wow. A normal human being. Wow. Yes, but probably not for the reason most expected. They have a tendency to accidentally delete non-paid chips from time to time, and these require a lot of grind. Doing that much work for it to be wiped away just doesn't appeal to me. If it was purchased in-game without a mega grind, it would be better. The F7 and F8 missions were fun and engaging. This requires a grind. Yeah, and then you grind in real life and buy it on the website. Like, what are you talking about? I still don't have an F7 because of this. And guess what? These will definitely get deleted, but maybe not, because they're an actual item that you put down your freight elevator, like the Karenite and stuff, instead of a vehicle. So these are potentially the only vehicles that will stick around because of the way they've done this. Maybe things will stick around a lot more specifically because they did it this way. You know, did you ever think of it that way instead of thinking like the most negative thing possible? Imagine me telling somebody that, right? These might be treated the same way Karenite is and actually carry over. That and occasional ship wipes, we don't mind at all grinding once the game is in a permanent state. Imagine solo grinding Polaris, and when BB and crafting, base building and crafting come online, they announce a full wipe to get good metrics. I'd be furious. This community is so cooked. This is somebody from my chat. The title should be, how many of you are excited for the first exclusive in-game earnable and in-game vehicle ship, an actual reason to spend time in the game? I can see progression at the end of the tunnel, but we're still a long way off. Anyhow, how it's not out, let's see what they do. Yeah, like they still might sell these things. No, but I've mentioned elsewhere that it looks like the ICT is a separate model from what Wicklow has displayed in his Emporium and the one in the TAC trailer. Okay. No, in my opinion, the only starter ship should be available out of Only the starter ship should be available out of the game. All right, Fallen and I agree here for sure. I'm slightly disappointed. I don't like PvP, but I'm super happy that we can get a vehicle that won't be a cash purchase. Okay, so this is a person who's like, damn, I'm annoyed because I'm not going to be able to get it right away. But I think they kind of understand that if I wait a little while, I will be able to get it with less friction. If you want this thing on day one, you're going to have ultimate friction. If you want this thing tomorrow, you're going to have ultimate friction. If you want this thing a few weeks after, you'll be able to get it easily, just like everything at Hathor, right? The dude who was trying to solo the Wicklow Polaris was not going to be able to do it if it was as contested as every Wicklow or every Hathor fight was early on, right? Wonder if you could steal the one like these 3 Atlases I currently have sitting in my Asgard. Yeah, maybe. When did they say this? Minute 8. There goes my reason to play 4.2. No real interest in the PvP shit show. Just wanted to buy my ICT and do some bunkers. Wonder what effect this will have on their engagement. When I talk about stupid whales, I'm talking about people like this. Because this person can't possibly log into the game and say, does anyone, or go to uexcorp.space and go buying ICT 5 million. And then buy it from somebody in the game. He doesn't have, you do not have to go to this location at all. I mean, I know what I'm selling come 4.2. I'm selling ICTs to these clowns for a lot of money. That's what I'm going to do. Like, there's people that will do this for you. This is how MMOs work. There's things that you might not want to do, and you go and do the thing that you want to do, and then make money to buy the things that you don't want to do. Like, that's literally how it works. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, but I'm impatient. I'd rather buy something outright and play it with immediately than grind for it. I'm part of the minority, but I play the game exclusively for the gameplay and not to obtain anything. You're not. There's no game. Once base building and crafting come online, I'll actually focus on grinding. I'll play hours almost every day and sometimes 10 hours on the weekend, but rarely make more than $1 million in a patch cycle. This patch cycle, maybe I've made 450K. Like, what does he do then? I'm confused. But okay, yeah. You're a hypocrite. Stop being so. Fair play works both ways, but a single one. This person really thinks that it's fair to be able to buy things on the website and not in the game. Like this guy thinks that it has to be 50-50 fairness. That's not how it works, man. Like, they think it's fair play to just buy the gameplay with cash. It's so funny. Oh boy. Oh boy. This community is completely lost. Completely lost. I have no words for some of the things that I just read. You found a matte black quartz? Badass. Nice. But yeah, that's... For people who don't want to go to that location, ask for people who do and see if they would sell you their ICT. I guarantee you they will. Guarantee you they will. And I'll focus on that, because that's part of what this is all about. The fact that that doesn't cross your mind at all is that's the like idiot whale mentality that we have here. Like absolutely just cooked mentality. Like you can literally ask and we will buy it. Like we will sell it to you, right? The people who play the game will sell it to you. We're doing that with Quantanium. Nobody wants to do that grind. We're doing it for them, and we're finding it fun, right? And then players are finding it fun, interacting it with us with that. Just think for a second. You'll be okay if you don't PvP. You just have to ask the people who do to sell you that thing. And then you don't, it's just like buying it on the website, but you did it in game and you're supporting the game's economy and the players who are playing it by doing that. Like that's healthy. Going to the store is the opposite of healthy for the game, right? That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about whales, is that mentality to not even think that you could do that. And that's what needs to change here in this community. I can't believe it. The guy who fucking busted his ass on this content and said, no, I really want this thing available just in game, it literally is banging his head against the wall. The people who are working hard on this game that you love so much are literally banging their head against the wall on your stupid mentality. Oh my goodness. I don't know if we'll ever be okay with a community like this.